there and welcome to my kitchen. Today I have for you a recipe for raisin sauce. This is something that I found on the Kripalu Center for Yoga and Health website. And they actually say this is their most magical asked for recipe that they make in 5-gallon buckets every few days. Now this sauce really is perfect as a topping for cooked grain breakfast cereal, or I could imagine it as a substitute for syrup on pancakes. Also, for someone with a sweet tooth, why not toss some raisin sauce with some olive oil and salt and pepper with root vegetables and roast them in the oven? Or you could add a spoon of it into a soup or stew to sweeten it up. It's so versatile. Even think about adding these raisins into your smoothie as a supplement to add fiber and natural sweetness. The uses for this sauce are endless, limited by only what you can dream up. To this recipe because it utilizes Ayurvedic principles to transform dried fruit, dried raisins, which are kind of chewy and unattractive if you think about it, into a luxurious and highly digestible sauce. Ayurveda is a traditional system of healthcare from ancient India that uses the qualities in food and daily habits to support balance and overall health. On its own, dried fruit is actually very difficult to digest due to its dry and leathery qualities. The body has to work really hard to rehydrate the fruit in your gut and work it into a form that your body can actually assimilate. So that's why in Ayurveda we always recommend soaking dried fruits to rehydrate them and make them easier to digest. Blending the raisins into a sauce also increases digestibility in this recipe. Using these techniques for dried fruit saves the gut from having to do that job for you after you swallow, making things go a lot easier as this food moves through your digestive tract. So next I want to talk about raisins' health benefits. There are so many, and again, this recipe allows you to bring that healthy food into your diet in a highly digestible form. So the Ayurvedic qualities of raisins are sweet, sour, and cooling. Perhaps their most famous benefit is as a high fiber laxative. Raisins contain both soluble and insoluble fiber. Anyone who experiences constipation fairly regularly is going to benefit from eating more raisins. The dark brown or black color of most raisins suggests that raisins are strengthening for the blood and liver, which is true. Raisins are also mildly cleansing, and they help clean and purify the blood. All of these are good reasons to include the versatile raisin in your daily diet. Next, I want to talk about some raisin sauce variations. So the basic recipe is really just raisins and water. And I'm thinking you might have some dried fruit sitting around your kitchen that you need to use up. I know I do. So how about combining or even substituting raisins for another kind of dried fruit? Absolutely, you can do that. Just follow this basic recipe and use up things like dried dates, apricots, prunes, currants, figs, cherries, cranberries, and even multiple different types of raisins that you might have. There's so many varieties of raisins even. And the other thing you can do is add in a pinch of your favorite sweet spices like cinnamon or nutmeg, cardamom, clove, allspice, and again ginger. So you could try dried ginger powder or even fresh ginger. I love ginger. So many variations that you can experiment to create the perfect sauce/condiment that you can enjoy on a daily basis in so many different ways. So let's make this recipe together. I'm going to show you step by step. Place raisins in a bowl and cover with water. Let sit for 8 hours or overnight until the raisins are nice and soft. Add both the raisins and the soaking water into the blender. Puree until smooth. It should only take about 20 to 30 seconds. Then pour the finished sauce into a glass jar. Beautiful. Now taste to admire and experience what you just created. All right, so here we are. That took no time at all, right? All you need to do is soak some raisins in some water, soak it for 8 hours or overnight, and then 8 hours later, put them in a blender, blend for, 20 seconds, and you have raisin sauce. And it tastes yummy. Here, I'm gonna taste it. The sweetness makes you smile. And there's also a little bit of the sour coming through as well. Remember I told you raisins are both sweet and sour? You might not have realized that that sourness was there. And if you wanted to enhance that sour, I'm just thinking right now, add a little bit of lemon or a little bit of lime. It will be wonderful. And I really think that fresh ginger would be fantastic in this. I wanted to just give you the basic recipe, but definitely explore a little bit of cardamom or cinnamon, explore that ginger, use up your different dried fruits, and explore having this with cooked cereal, with pancakes, in your soups and stews, in your smoothies, and even just by the spoonful. All right, that's all I have for you today. Bye for now, and until next time.